Where were you in 2001? Where were you when Microsoft unleashed upon the world the original Xbox? Where were you? Were you even alive back then? Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Shog Plays Halo Combat Evolved. This is the, this is not the anniversary edition. This is the very first, you know... I'm gonna choose normal. I'll play it on normal. Xbox edition. I'm playing it on an Xbox 360 because despite the fact that the 360 is backwards compatible with this game and about 6 others, there are some glitches that occur. So, you know, fingers crossed that we see a bunch of glitches. But yes, where were you in 2001 when Microsoft unleashed the Xbox, well, the original Xbox upon the world, not the Xbox One? What kind of a stupid name would that be for a console? Who does Microsoft think they are? Sony? Yep, here we are, the game that launched quite a few consoles, actually. I think when the original Xbox first launched, people getting it were either getting it for Halo or for one of the half-dozen Sega games that launched alongside it. Oh, this is a very Star Wars-y scene. Let's see, I got my box as a Christmas gift when I was a kid. Well, I was about Dipper and Mabel age, so not quite teen. And, like, my dad, he utilized Blockbuster a bunch, so, you know, the console was ours, but he rented, like, a bunch of the games that were available for it, and this was one of them. And, you know, this game, it had me hooked, this one, and amped, and I don't remember if SSX Tricky was a launch title. It could have been, but this was, I recall Dad being surprised that I was as into this game as I wound up being, but... Huh.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the...
Sorry, the train of thought seems to have derailed. I guess before this, I wasn't too deep into first-person shooters. I mean, I kind of was, but I wasn't a PC kid, so I didn't know anything about Half-Life or Deus Ex. I did know about Duke Nukem 3D. But the thing is, like, I mostly played that on the N64. So, you know, I played what is arguably an inferior version of a great game. Then there were other games like Turok that I played a bit but wasn't too huge into, and GoldenEye, which I played a bit but mostly with cheat codes on.
And Cortana.
So I guess it would be a bit surprising that this kind of game would resonate with me when, you know, before the Xbox, I spent tens of hours, if not hundreds of hours, playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skaters 1, 2, and 3. I think I had the third one on the N64. I definitely had the first two. This ship is so big that it has other ships inside of it.
Secure airlocks on deck 11. Fort Wing platoon rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bullhead.
Yeah, look at these amazing graphics. For a console game in 2001, this actually was pretty revolutionary.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is...
Now, depending on what difficulty you have it, it changes what Sergeant Johnson here is about to say. I'm playing on normal because I am weak.
We are leaving this ship platoon and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spine and toss them away, laughing. Am I right, Marines?
You are right.
Damn right I am.
Yeah, Semper Fudge.
Attention all personnel. We are
Yeah, none of these people are us. They're going to actually characterize... Well, Johnson is the only one who gets characterized, really. Him and Keyes and Cortana. Let's see, since I'm playing on normal, I more than likely have to go through the tutorial bit. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to cut that or not. I probably will. Or maybe I won't. I haven't decided yet. And man, it's been a while since I've played on an Xbox console, because, you know, when I dug it out of storage, I checked to see that it still worked. And the positions of the of the two sticks kind of threw me off at first. Because I'm more used to playing on the Wii U at this point, where, you know, the two sticks are on the same level. Same with the PS3. I play with that a bunch too, and again, the sticks are on the same level.
Welcome back, sir. Captain, we'll have to skip the weapons diagnostics and
Yeah, screw weapons diagnostics. I just cut out a bit because that tutorial was boring and lame, and I wish it would have given me the option to switch my crouch control, because I don't like to hold the crouch thing. I like to toggle it on and off like a normal person.
Sam! Sam!
Man, those Covenant are awful shots.
This way!
Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna go this way because I don't want to die. I'm sure he's fine. Excuse you? Yeah, whatever. Come on, I know where I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. Hey, buddy. He's blue. Dabba dee ba doo ba da ba ba bee doo ba da boo ba ba doo boo. Ow! Get out of my damn way. Thank you.
Make him count! Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge.
There is a reason I'm playing the original version, because I do have the Anniversary Edition, which I may or may not play later. I don't know yet, but there are other differences that I'll probably be pointing out, probably in this level, to be honest. I'll probably harp on them later on too, but the Anniversary Edition in ways that I don't particularly agree with. Captain Keyes.
Good to see you,
I certainly hope you don't die later on.
Well, Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3. Make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
Old Cortana. Look at how not very sexualized she is. Not like in Halo.
They're boarding parties. I guess
Milky thighs.
Control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the office.
Now, for those of you familiar with Halo lore outside of the games, Cold Protocol is what they call it when the captain of a ship self-destructs the ship so as to keep Covenant forces from finding out about homeworld, Earth.
Concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me.
That's one of the many things that don't really get explained too well in this game.
Shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving.
Although I suppose you could figure out what Cold Protocol is supposed to be, but I mean, later on in the game, spoiler alert, when we come back here, like, it's kind of obvious that Cold didn't seem to work. I mean, one would assume that the whole ship should be, you know, kablooey. But maybe they just wiped the memory from the ship's computers, I don't know.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evading.
Look at that. She barely even has thighs.
Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent.
You know, it's funny, I probably played this version of Halo more often, even once I had the Anniversary Edition, than I played that version, so I don't even remember what Cortana looks like in that edition. So you know what, maybe I will play that after this. Maybe not immediately after, but it'll be something fun to do.
Good luck, Master Chief.
I'm sure you will all enjoy that, and have no issue with my decision to do that.
Architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Alright, let's begin this massive, exciting adventure. So, what exactly is the Master Chief? Is he a human? Is he a robot? Is he a cyborg? Well, he essentially is a cyborg. He's a human augmented with robotic components. And oh my god, I suddenly feel the urge to kill. Isn't it weird how that happens? You kill something and then all of a sudden it's just...
What the hell are
Yeah, you gotta just kill everyone and everything. Because, you know, I'm a robot. That's what I do. I must kill all humans. I mean, what are these guys gonna do? They're gonna bleed, and they're gonna fall down, and they're gonna die, and they're gonna decay, because that's what humans are best at, I tell you what. Your frail human bodies are no use to my mighty robotic muscles. Or maybe they are.
Stupid, stupid!
Alright, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, Halo, yeah. So yeah, according to the first novel, Spartan 117, John, Master Chief, was a kid who the UNSC just kind of kidnapped off of a playground. They noticed he was a bully, and they were like, you know what, this kid might be good in the military. Let's kidnap him. I mean, he's an orphan. You can't even technically kidnap orphans because, I mean, they weren't wanted to begin with. That's a quote from a TV show, by the way. Don't call me horrible. I mean, yeah, I'm horrible, but I like the plasma pistol. I like the plasma rifle in this game because they're not useless at all. They're... Ow, who hit me? I know you're over there. There you are. Fall down. There we go. Yeah, whatever. Now, how did this game innovate back in the day? Well, you're looking at one feature right now. I only have two weapons. I only have one... I only have two weapons, and I can only ever have two weapons, not counting grenades. And this was considered very innovative back in the day. I don't know why. I think it's kind of stupid. But, you know, I'm not a game designer, nor have I ever been, nor will I ever be, more than likely. Kaboom! Did everyone notice just how useful that was? I mean, I obliterated most of that pod using one clip. I took out the rest of the pod using the majority of another clip.
We go out and they come in.
Future iterations of Halo that have this weapon have sincerely, severely just weakened it. I mean, even the anniversary edition of this game, it seems like this is one of the weapons that had been weakened. I wish I had some grenades. Anyone else notice how quickly I'm firing? I mean, look at that. That's nuts. It's like using your palm in Mario Party to win. Like, the speed at which you could really make this thing go in Halo 1, absolutely nuts. This thing, I don't have any confirmation whether or not it is or not, but I would say that this is faster than the plasma rifle. And the way that they tried to balance the plasma pistol versus the plasma rifle was the rifle had a higher rate of fire and the pistol had higher damage output. But if you can just lay on the, right trigger like this, you wind up getting, you wind up getting a better result overall. It's very satisfying. And again, I just want to point out, look at how freaking effective this gun is. Come Halo 2, when you're able to dual wield, that's all fine and dandy. But to balance that, they have to nerf it to such a point that it's not even worth it when you're dual wielding. Yeah, it's a thing that you can do, but what's the point? It's just having two really weak weapons when, in this game, it's one specific weapon that is surprisingly effective. Speaking of surprising effectiveness, like the recommended strategy that you'll see on, on strategy guides, on early forums, shield enemies, their overshields are taken out with energy weapons. Meaty enemies, you take those out with bullets, with normal human rounds. But that kind of goes out the window when you know how to... I see you. I see you. This must be normal, because he didn't just straight up attack me. And I lost my train of thought. I was probably just rambling on about weapon effectiveness and damage per second or something.
Covenant, on the landing above.
Maybe I should have played this on heroic, but most of the time when I played this normally, I would play it on normal. Obviously, when I first played it, it was on easy, but normally, I would play it on normal. No, that's a lie. I would play it on easy. I play it on easy because I'm an easygoing kind of guy. I like an easy experience. So you people should really be thanking me for playing the game the way it's meant to be played, and not the way that my easygoing ass prefers to play it. I'm doing you a favor. Are there still enemies down there alive? Really, I could have just, you know, live and let live with that one, but forget that. It's being cute on purpose. I see you! Now that is a property that's stuck with the plasma pistol throughout the entire series. A charged plasma shot, it will always follow whatever enemy you're locked on. I wonder at what point during Halo lore they got it to where they could understand what the Covenant are saying, because, you know, in Reach it's just babbles and grunts, and I think in ODST, again, babbles and grunts, but it seems like for the main numerical games, you can understand what they're saying. I feel like there's one strange outlier, but I can't say definitively which one that might be. Look at this, look at how cinematic this is. Oh my goodness, the stakes are raised. Look at how high the stakes are.
Warning, blast doors closing.
Hi guys. That's another thing that's stuck with the series from the very beginning. If you hit someone in the back, auto dead. Automatically dead. You know what I mean. Yes, tutorial, I get it. Just open the damn door. Thank you. This was a little bit of a trick. You have to use a flashlight here, and I guess some people would walk in and think, oh, I need to use my flashlight. Click, and then they would go that way and follow the corridor. Seasoned veterans know that this is the way you're supposed to go. Notice how everything's quiet. Except for me, of course. I'm a loudmouth. What they want you to do is, they want you to notice that, oh, don't go that way. Not only do I have to find a safe exit, but this is teaching me about the subtle sort of stealth elements in this game. Oh, also melee combat. Booyah! But yes, when it comes to stealth, if they don't see you, then they don't raise the alarm. It's not until they see you that they go banana nut butter and try to attack you. Every now and again you'll find sleeping enemies. That's a thing that has been with the series from the beginning. But you know what? I've stealthed this bit so often in the past, I just don't want to do that. I'm going to go out and say hello to my little friend, you little fiends. Tee-hee-hee. Oh, my overshield's completely gone. That's lame. Notice how the charge of my plasma pistol did not go down as I, held the charge. In future, more dumb installments of this game, if you held the charge of the plasma pistol, it would drain the battery. And like I said, that's dumb. It might be more realistic, but most importantly, it's dumb. Never forget that. Yeah, I know where I need to go. I don't know why I decided to look around. I guess I was just looking for ammo. Because I know there aren't collectibles in this game. And I don't want to be that guy, but the elites and the grunts, I mean, that takes up about, let's see, 1/3 of the enemy types in this game. Maybe not. Maybe not, but it feels like it. That's not counting vehicles, of course, but you know what? For science, let's use a plasma rifle. Yeah, it doesn't fire as quickly. It overheats a bit more quickly. And, it seems just as effective against grunts as the plasma pistol. It definitely does. But I can fire faster with this. And it just feels more powerful. I don't know if it's because of the sound that it makes. I don't know if it's... I don't know what the deal is. This feels like the more powerful weapon to me. Let's see. I should have some buddies around here. Those aren't buddies. Those are enemies. Yeah! You little butt monkeys. And very soon, I should be coming up to another new item. Not necessarily a tutorial event, but definitely something that is presented to me in a very controlled sort of way. You know, as a tutorial kind of thing would be presented. Huh, I thought there was a third one over here. There they are. So, what have I been missing so far? If you haven't played this game, I'm missing grenades. And here they are. And at this point, the Covenant will be dropping their own grenades. Yeah! Yeah, really the fragmentation grenades, they're only... I think they're great. But really they're not too effective against elites unless their shields have been knocked out.
Get aboard before it launches.
Yeah, I hear ya. They want us to go in here. This is the end of Mission 1. Very much a tutorial mission. Oh yes.
Now would be a very good time to leave.
I agree with you, phone operating system.
Punch it.
Ah, sir. We're disengaged, going for minimum.
The next level is much larger. It does a better job of showcasing what the game is capable of. It's not the largest level, but, you know, this was definitely a tutorial level. If you were able to stick through the tutorial level, excellent. If not, if you're gonna wait for level 2, I don't blame you. But this was part 1 of Shog Plays Halo Combat Evolved. I might change the name of that. Probably Shog Plays Halo yet again. I don't know yet. But hey, if you stuck around this long, if you're enjoying this beautifully rendered cutscene from a long time ago, you know, kudos.
We'll be fine.
There's more to come.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
Oh, shut up, Cortana.